Hello, welcome to my first ever creative video project. My name is Cameron. I am 20. I go by Typical.Digitals or Typical.Fro online, and I minor in African Studies and I major in Forensic Psychology. This video is all going to be centered around a project I did in high school called Who Said You Ain't Beautiful? You'll see it right here with the power of editing. At the time, to this day, this project is still something deeply personal to me. But I wanted closure since I was always thinking about what can I do with it? Where can I go with the project? How can I continue it or finalize my feelings and where I stand? So, to give a little background, this project was made during the height of my anxiety, confusion, and just a lot of questions about my life. At the time, dealing in a very white school, I went back and forth on the beauty of my blackness and also questioned many things about like where will my future go and is my gender identity what I think it is, or is who I love within a binary or something more. One of the things that really brought me out of it was music. I always grew up around hip hop. I would fall asleep in the car hearing like Slick Rick heading to kindergarten, and then, waking up to Nephew Tommy pranking someone's poor spouse. As time went on, I started to get my own devices, be able to go on YouTube, use Spotify and all these things. I started to really build my own musical taste. And what even made it more prevalent was my friends. When my friends put me on to Saba, No Name, Samino, to hear the lyrics, to hear the music, to hear the beats, everything. And so much connected with what I was dealing with at the time, how I grew up, the questions I've had, and like the beliefs that I strive to push for every day. So overall, I wanted this video to kind of be a beautiful send-off to this project of mine that has sit in my heart for so many years. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will enjoy my creative vision. Who Said You Ain't Beautiful by Cameron Smith. You say I'm not beautiful, but my radiant presence says otherwise. You can't not define what beauty is. Actually, from where I stand, my culture, my community, family and friends, I am beauty personified. Beauty is the orange joy of listening to old soul, jazz, and blue records. Beauty is the euphoric smell of shea butter and Jamaican castor oil on my scalp. Beauty is the comforting feeling of your grandmother's touch as she tells you her stories of her childhood. Beauty is the taste of the home remedy your parents swear will cure you of your sickness. Beauty is the ancestors whose soul watch over me day by day. And don't get it twisted. Beauty don't mean perfect. Beauty is still ghetto. Beauty is still loud and boastful. And it don't mean pronouncing your words all uptight just to be presentable. It doesn't mean being humble about your success in a system that's built against you. And especially doesn't mean kissing up to some capitalist and calling it respectful. The beauty you speak of is suffocating. The beauty I envision is liberating. I want the beauty that gives power to the people. I want that beauty Tyler Creator describes in I Killed You. I want that beauty of the electric slide in a function. I want that beauty of love. Angela Davis urges you to declare your independence. So fight for the stories that hip-hop tells. Fight for the community that hip-hop uplifts. Fight for the next generation so your ancestors' stories and yours can be passed on. I believe in the fire of love and the sweat of truth, Asante Shakur once said. So I urge you, who said you ain't beautiful?